shit, we're going. All right. Uh, all right. Just have to adjust the quality. I'll do it in a sec. All right. This is the first episode of Safari Week. I did a quick Googling, and it said that this lasts from June 1st to June 10th. I'm not a mathematician, but I'm pretty sure that's longer than 7 days. Um, so yeah, I actually don't know what's happening. Hello, first person. Stream's been active for like 40 seconds. Congratulations. Um, right, first episode of Safari Week. It apparently lasts 10 days. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna need as much time as I can get. This is not where I want to be, by the way. Even over the summer, this is unescapable. Uh, Technically, yes. Unfortunately, the technical answer is yes. Will I? No. That's where we want to be. This is a glitched patch of grass in exactly the area where I want to shiny hunt, so we're getting a Pokemon here. A lot of the stream is just going to be silent. This stream will last at the latest 6 hours. Hello, second person. We are currently shiny hunting in a glitched passive patch of grass, and it's giving me a lot of things that I would like to get shiny, so. And he's gone. Damn it. Oh no, it's. Yeah. Yeah, last week I missed it because it was out of school and I was trying to get used to, not having to sleep. I do plan to do this for about 10 days because that's what the first result on Google said. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Safari Week technically hasn't started yet, but I don't care. Oh, okay. Cool. Just a couple issues with the chat. Um, well, hold up. I'll pull it up on my phone just so I can check. So far, I'm seeing all the things as far as I know. I'm trying to volume down. Yeah. It's as even as it's gonna get. Um, yeah, okay. I'm good. I pull it up on my phone so now I can see all the chat. Purple. Oh, I wish you luck on your Lyron hunt. I horde hunted Aeron in Megaruby. It was like one of my first shiny hunts. And I'm surprised I didn't get any Zubats beforehand. Well, I mean, I did get a shiny Zubat, but I don't remember where. Uh, I don't think it was a cave either. I've gotten two of them. One of them I random encountered for. I don't remember where I got the first one. A lot of people say that Laron and Aaron and like Aggron don't change very much, but I think like the subtle change of green, like on the underside of the Pokemon, is really cool. It's like greenish turquoise. Mm, yeah. I hunted. I like just looked for a regular Nidoran for like 20 minutes, and then I finally found one. Like it was easily possible to find it on like Route 3 just before Mount Moon, but yeah. Oh yeah, I got a shiny one by Horde Hunting X, and I believe I got a second one quite recently. Um, I did also get a Stunky, which I evolved into Skuntank and then traded because I didn't want it. I don't know why I did that because now I have to get another one, but whatever. There you go. I've got water next to me, so if you hear some weird, gross sloshing sounds, it's just because I'm drinking some water. I've got Facebook. That's pretty much all I do for like video chats or whatever. I I feel like I should have Skype. Um, I feel like I should have Skype because that seems like a more universal version of like video chats, but I really only have the oops, don't mean to shit. Didn't mean to throw a rock. Okay, how will you alert them? Wait, no, why would I ask that question? I know how you're gonna respond. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, who here saw the Pokemon Let's Go announcement? Because I did, and I'm thoroughly disappointed. Okay then. Honestly, you're the last person I thought would respond to that. Apart from the mysterious fourth person that doesn't seem to have an account. Or maybe they do, they just don't want to reply to anything. So like when I wear a mic, or like I put on a mic in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I'm just playing the game, and they left. I'm just like playing the game, and I have a mic plugged in, and I feel like I want to respond to people, but I don't want to be rude, so I just don't say anything. Until I eventually realize that I'm not saying anything and just unplug the mic. Also, that Pokemon spin-off for the Switch that also got announced like at the same time as Pokemon Let's Go. That came out like yesterday or something. I got that and I love it. I've been playing it to death, and I found out there were shiny Pokemon in that game, and that's what made me get it. It's like uh Sort of like an RPG version of Pokemon Rumble. But you don't control where you go, they just, like, the enemies come in waves. There we go. I want to get a shiny Glitch Grass. Yes, Viduck your life. Viduck get hard. Also, I've done a couple more encounters on Pokemon Crystal looking for that shiny Dratini, and I've found nothing. That Dratini is the bane of my existence. There you go. If I encounter a shiny, I'm just throwing balls. I would never forgive myself if I threw like mud and then it ran away. And I mean, it's just like a Sentret, so it can't be that hard to catch. I say that, I'm probably gonna fail like 3 of them if I find any. That's why I started it today. Like, I probably should have done more. I hit run. Probably should have done more research on like exactly when it's taking place, but I just like the idea of having 10 whole days to do this. Oh, cool. Do that. Do one of Ross's levels. That'll keep you going for a couple hours. Plus, they're actual fun instead of just incredibly easy or impossibly hard. I mean, they are pretty hard, but not impossible. Oh, right, yeah, no Wi-Fi. Then Google on your phone one of Ross's levels and try and recreate it block by block. That'll keep you occupied for way longer. Oh, no, I don't. I I don't unless it's incredibly long. Like I count my encounters for Celebi because I just want to know how far I am into it. But not here. I probably will eventually when it's just kind of easier to do, but right now I don't really have any easy method of doing that apart from a pencil and a pad of paper. Because I don't have any like calculators around that I can just like tap equals on. Pokemon Crystal for the 3DS. It's an event, but it's already downloaded onto the game, so it's like part of the game. And once you beat the game, you can go to the Pokemon Center in Goldenrod, and they'll give you a GS ball, and then you take the GS ball to Kurt, and you give the GS ball to Kurt, and then after a day, he okay, no. What was I saying? Right, yeah. After a day, you can take the GS ball back and then go to the Ilex Forest and then encounter Celebi as many times as you like. Which is what I've been doing until I gave up and started shiny hunting for Dratini. and I'm going to return to do that later. Once I get the Dratini, I'll start soft resetting for Celebi, and then once I get the Celebi, I'll restart it and get all the odd eggs. I've got plans. Yeah. I might do that as some kind of like bonus stream if I can figure out how to do that. Like I might do Safari Week and then Sunday, the usual day that I stream, I'll just I'll just like Shiny Hunter Teeny. Okay. I mean, I suppose you're right. You know, there's no way to prove I'm not naked now. This is getting weird. And no, I won't do that, or else I'd be arrested for child pornography. Legally, I would be arrested for child pornography. Or the distribution of it. And ownership of it. Technically both. Yeah, no. Just a flat out no. Imagine how patronizing it would be if you said, like, anytime you said no as if you were, like, telling a dog. I think it would still be considered that. Oh shit, I didn't. Please don't stay in the ball. Thank you. Oh no, don't find the shiny hair. I want to find the glitch grass. Damn it. Wait, no. What? I'm confused. No, that was everything that just happened is exactly what I wanted. There we go. What? Stop it. I swear I'm hitting run. I'm going to attempt to fix the quality again. You said that. It's also called Zombie U. Doesn't sound very scary. Most things that people say are scary aren't scary. The only thing that I actually know of that's scary, there are only a couple things that I know of that are actually scary. Doctor Who and any rage game, because nothing is scarier than almost fucking up. And no, not just play it. Literally all horror things that I've seen have been terrible so far in my entire life. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is a great movie. It's so scary," and I watch it, and I'm usually laughing by the end because it's really funny. I am unfortunately one of those people that don't enjoy horror things because they're so stupid. There's like logical solutions to every situation the characters find themselves in, and none of them use them at all, ever. It's never let's escape. It's always let's stay here for some fucking reason. There's no reason to do that. It- I'm not a fan of Saw. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, the first Saw I don't think was scary. It was a good movie though. Every other Saw was bad. And I think the only reason it's still going is people really want to see what the fuck they have to do with it next. Like what crazy thing they're going to do next to stay in business. Hmm, yeah. I don't think the first Saw was scary or intended to be scary. I I think it was just supposed to be. It was a low budget film, and then they worked with it quite well. I mean, it wasn't the best film. It was pretty okay, but it wasn't necessarily bad. Good to hear. I'm glad you like the deaths. I'm not a huge fan of deaths because I always get mad. Like whenever someone dies in a horror movie, oh yeah, the story's terrible. Whenever someone dies in a horror movie, I never feel bad for them. I feel angry. Exactly. Well, like, it's there are a lot of different things that people want with movies. Um, I'm not a movie critic even slightly, so if like I honestly just have opinions on I like this movie, I don't like this movie, I don't know why. Yes, I did. I did see the new It. I didn't like it. It's nowhere near as good as everyone said it was, in my opinion. Um, there were quite a few moments where I was laughing, especially the kid with the broken arm. Yeah, I heard the games are pretty good. Well, like in the games, you get to solve the problems yourselves. You actually, and it's less sitting behind a screen watching them make the wrong decisions and being mad at them for making the wrong decisions. Instead, you just get to make the correct decisions. That seems like it's a pretty good adaptation. I didn't see the old version of it, but apparently the old version of it was pretty bad. Um, and then, yeah, the only part of the entire movie was okay. Uh, the only part of the entire movie that actually scared me is when the librarian slammed the book down really hard as a cheap jump scare, and that's the only part that made me jump in the entire movie, and it was the cheapest bit in the entire movie, and I hate it. I really don't like it. Plus, none of the characters died. Like there was zero tension in any of it because they were just setting up for the next. It's like watching one of the older Avengers movies, but bad. Like in the older Avengers movies, no one actually really dies. None of the main characters actually die, apart from Infinity War, which is where they start dying. Um, but it's like if Infinity War had two parts. There was Infinity War Part 1, Infinity War Part 2. Let's just say that that's the thing. Imagine in Infinity War Part 1, no one died. Like, that would just be a boring film, and that's basically what the new It was. Yeah, Infinity War was amazing because, there was actual tension and people actually died. It wasn't again, in the new It, they could have just made it one movie and had people die. But you know, they just went for a two-parter where no one died in the first part, so it drops all tension. So yeah, and I don't think they'll have enough funding to make a second part, honestly. I'm pretty sure they're already making it, but whatever. I don't want it to exist. If we just close our eyes and concentrate really hard, maybe we can will it out of existence. That was a quite a long ramble. I don't know. Horror things don't really mesh with me very well. Apart from Doctor Who. Doctor Who's got pretty clever horror. Because in Doctor Who, it's not cheap jump scares or, anything like, watch this. I don't think that's a scene. Like, in Doctor Who, they do things that actually scare you. Like, the Weeping Angels are the scariest things fucking ever. They warp you back in time and then live you to death. That is horrifying. But, like, in a horror movie, it would jump up and then like snap your neck slowly or some shit. Something that is not as terrifying. Like if they just in Doctor Who, things don't just kill you; they kill you in a terrifying way. Unlike in every horror movie where like the ghost just kills you or tortures you for a bit and then kills you. Oh yeah. Um yeah, yeah. Cuz like that's it's like if it's fear of going to sleep. I'm pretty sure I can. I mean, I don't have subtitles on, but I'm pretty sure I can. Um well like, you know, Freddy Krueger has exactly the same scare tactic as the Weeping Angels, or yeah, the Weeping Angels, where you're okay as long as you're awake, and then when you fall asleep, Freddy Krueger gets you. And then with the Weeping Angels, you're okay as long as you keep your eyes open and you're staring at them. But the second you blink, you're warped back in time and you're lived to death, and all of your life has just been wasted away. Like it's the same, you know, it's going to happen inevitably, and you have very, very mild control over when. And you can technically escape, but good luck trying. Yeah, but vampires just drink your blood. Like it's again like it's just killing you in a unique way. It's not killing you in a scary way. Like it's basically if I just bit your neck and then maybe 30 seconds later you died. Basically what they do. Zombies are pretty scary because, when you're bitten by them, you you have to turn into them and then possibly kill your friends, or your friends could become them. Oh shit. Um, okay. Apologies for this. There we go. Okay. Right. I now have to plug in the camera. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly why he's scary. And xenomorphs are pretty interesting because the entire scare factor about them is that you don't know what they can do. I mean, you know that they want to kill you, but you don't know exactly how they're going to do it. You know, they also, well, pun intended, they look alien. Um, so they've got abilities you're not aware of. You don't know exactly how to escape them. I mean, in the movie Alien, it wasn't necessarily the xenomorph that was the problem. It was the cramped spaces, the lack of anywhere to go, no weapons, nothing. Oh yeah, the oh no, what are they called? They're not head crabs. Head crabs is Half-Life, and they're basically the same thing. They're what are they? They had something. They're face huggers. There we go. Yeah, those things are fucking terrifying. Because then they implant their eggs inside you, and then you have to wait for one of them to burst out your stomach, which is fucking terrifying. And then Doctor Who did a similar thing with like the whole infection and waiting thing with the Waters on Mars and Midnight. Those were some amazing episodes and were absolutely terrifying. It's amazing that Doctor Who started out as like an educational show and has drifted into horror. Because it is definitely horror based now. There's without question almost every single enemy will give you nightmares. Probably because of all the kids that worked, like all the people that worked on the show as kids, saw like the Daleks and the Cybermen and were terrified. Yeah, they're very different things. Um, I think I think facehuggers are scarier, but head crabs are cooler. Just because head crabs are kind of cute, very mildly. They will take over your body and then turn you into a monster. Sort of like they they're technically zombies, right? Is that what they're called? Yeah, they're zombies because they're other enemy types called fast zombies, which are also terrifying because you hear their echoes from miles away, and then they're suddenly sprinting at you from around a corner, which is like a jump scare, but there's actual danger present. So I would consider it a different thing because a jump scare is like, in Five Nights at Freddy's when they just like jump out at you and you're already dead. Just before the jump scare starts, you're already dead. There's nothing you can really do. But when like a fast enemy is running towards you, that's kind of like a jump scare, but you can prevent it. I don't believe I do. I don't really know if I know Poltergeist. I don't know. I may have seen it, or if it's a movie. It sounds like a movie. I mean, I know what a poltergeist is, but I don't know if that's what you're asking. I assume not. I don't know. It was phrased in like a movie tone. I don't fucking know. I don't know is the answer. Oh yeah, I hate how like most things when they ship to America for some reason change their titles. Like there was this one game uh this one game that was called Fahrenheit, and then when it was in America it had a completely different name regardless despite the fact that we're the only country that uses Fahrenheit. Hmm, yeah. Okay, good night, Alex. Specifically Alex. One movie that had that same ending was really bad. It was Unfriended. It was like the Facebook one, and it was bad. They were like it was like the Facebook video chat horror film. Was it Facebook or Skype? I think it was Facebook. um, they did not handle it well at all. Yeah, I just remember it was like a video chat thing. Skype does seem to make more sense. Yes, clearly Mark Zuckerberg was in that movie. Yeah, don't watch Unfriended. It was bad, horrible. Actually, it was like the worst waste of time possibly ever. All the acting was stiff. You could see the jump cuts between takes. It was terrible. There was one original part, I'll give it that. And that original part was when a ghost like infected one of the people to basically the ghost infects people and then kills them by, having them kill themselves. Oh, okay. So it was like Scope or something. Some like rearranged version. Um but anyway, she like it's just her the frame cuts out for her and then it cuts back to her just in a laundry room and then just sitting in a chair and saying nothing and like just doing nothing until she eventually falls over and then it was revealed that she had drunken bleach and that you had to wait for her to die in real time, which was the only good part of that movie. The entire rest of the movie, it was again the same situation of characters being really stupid. Like they had phones on them, they have computers, and they weren't basically all they had to do was do what the ghost said. It wasn't like a Saw type thing where it's like cut off your leg or you can't escape. It was like, post this embarrassing thing on Twitter or I'll kill you. And they're like, no, and then they die. It couldn't have possibly been that hard. Like if I was in that situation, it would just be let's just get through this. Like you know, she's gonna ruin our reputations for all of us. Also, we're probably all gonna die afterward. Let's just try and survive. It doesn't matter who slept with who. You know, it really doesn't matter. And they, oh my God, I need to stop accidentally throwing balls. Um, don't. Thank you. Um, yeah, I don't know. Just that again, the acting was stiff. All of the weapons they used to kill themselves are presented in horribly obvious manners. I haven't, but I don't know. It's on a list. I probably should watch it at some point. I've got a very long list of movies that I probably should be watching, but haven't. Like I don't know, Firefly the show is on there. Cool. I'll check it out eventually. I don't know. I'll probably have a lot of time to kill in October. Besides, it's Halloween season, so I mean, I don't know why I said October specifically, but whatever. Yeah, exactly. To make medicinal salsa in your kitchen. No, not your kitchen, your bedroom. You know. And remember to always be in a laundry room when you're doing the thing. That's the one sour part of that Bleach scene is that she was in the laundry room the entire time, and that was just a casual thing for them. I mean, I can't really judge. I am streaming in a garage. Okay, that honestly couldn't have happened at a better time. That was an incredibly perfectly timed garage door opening. That wasn't me, by the way. I even put a sign on the garage that says "Don't open," and voila. Yeah, that was the worst part about it for me is that I don't find clowns scary at all. Um, honestly, it's like whenever I see a clown, I see what they're supposed to be, which is funny. I don't see anything scary. I don't see like a murderous clown that's gone insane, like the Joker. But again, like the Joker, I just find them really entertaining and funny. They've never been scary for me. I was confused 90% of the time with it, because he just seemed to have magical powers and he wasn't killing them for some reason. He's like, I need to lure you down to the sewer, unless I don't need to do that, in which I'll just drag you down there. And I have really stretchy arms, but will only use them if you agree to it. I haven't seen Deadpool 2. I need to see it. Like, I need to see it at some point, but I haven't. Yeah. I like the comedy part. The horror part was stupid. Like, what was what was like the part with the doors where it's like scary, not scary, and medium. And like, let's go to the scary. No, no, they went like, oh, we'll go to not scary because that won't be scary. And then, oh no, it's scary. And then suddenly the doors disappeared and turned back into a regular hallway because fuck it. I don't understand Pennywise's motivations. I suppose it's because he feeds on fear, but I mean, didn't one of them say that they weren't afraid of clowns? I mean, in that situation, I wouldn't even be mildly scared because I'd be like, oh, killer clown, that's stupid. And then suddenly his powers wouldn't have any effect on me, and I would just be annoyed at that point. And then he disappeared until he doesn't disappear in the next movie, which they foreshadowed. They didn't. They just like, this is what happens in the next movie. It's basically what they said. It's so stupid. I just hate that movie. I don't think there are very few redeeming qualities of that movie. One of them being the kid that broke his arm. My favorite line from him is when he screamed, "Views are gazebos," because that was funny. Uh, the I don't know, teenage asshole behind the counter did get what placebo effect wrong sentences. The Dark Universe? Oh, is that? I did see Zombieland. I love that movie. That movie's amazing. It's definitely not supposed to be horror. It's like without question, it's someone sat down and thought, what if we made a zombie movie, but all the dumb guys died, so we only have the smart people who figured out, you know, with common sense and stuff, who are alive because they're smart, not because luck. And it's amazing. Like, you know, I mean, every character is like a mosaic in that movie, even the zombies, because know, they're they're probably exactly how zombies would work in that universe. Yeah, exactly. It was amazing. I do know very little about movies, though. I know that there are some things that I like in movies and some things I don't. Um, I don't exactly know why. That's basically how I react with all things. Like, I like this, I don't like this, I don't exactly know why. And then I try and figure out why, but it usually takes a while. I think it's just how it's presented and how much it's exposed to us. Because I'm pretty sure it would probably be the scariest thing ever if jump scares weren't around, or, the concept of a killer clown didn't exist before that time. And I suppose that's what, Stephen King's book was. That's why it was so popular, is because there was nothing like it beforehand. But because there was so much stuff before it that came out that was so similar, everyone was kind of numb to it. I did, yeah. I think it was pretty good. My favorite part, not to spoil anything, but my favorite part was the what was it? The typewriter twist. Um, that was really cool. Honestly, I really want a shiny Sentret here. That's what I'm going after. Shiny Paris would be cool too. Um, the typewriter twist was definitely my favorite part because because the entire movie you feel like he's going insane slowly and more and more slowly, but with the typewriter twist you realize that he was insane the entire time. Like the second he got to the house and started typing, he was already out. Like there was no going back for him at that point. And it seems like it's escalating, but it wasn't. You realize he was that crazy the entire time. And then they escape in smart ways, not stupid ways. They don't escape by luck. They escape by creating tricks for him. I don't know, because that's a horror movie where the main characters survive because they're intelligent. I just realized very few people actually die, if anyone. Well, one person definitely dies, but whatever. you know, it doesn't need people dying to have tension. It has enough tension as it is. Like the fact that he's insane, he's got a baseball bat, an axe. Did he have a baseball bat? No. Was that just the axe that he was threatening to bash his head in with? I'm gonna have to rewatch it just for that. Oh no, what a tragedy. I didn't think it was necessarily scary though. It was like there were certain moments, like the typewriter twist again, that would probably be scary, but then I look at it and like when it happened, when I first saw it, I'm like, ooh, that's scary. Like I wasn't actually scared. I just acknowledged how cool it was. Yeah, exactly. I'm scared by very few things, and the things that I do get scared by are real, like real things, like losing a lot of progression. Yeah. The things I do get scared by in real life are like, I don't know, losing a shiny Pokemon or spiders or ants, because I'm horribly afraid of those things. My two greatest fears are probably spiders and then a sudden and mysterious lack of spiders. Okay. Um, I feel like that's a joke. I don't actually know what that is, but from the sounds of the title, I feel like that's a joke. Um, Without a doubt, Weeping Angels are probably the scariest thing that I've seen in like TV or movies. Just because, you know, the concept is so horrifying, especially with like the amazingness of how Blink was filmed in Britain, and everything about Blink was amazing. Uh, is that like one of those ghost hunter shows that aren't real? My favorite things possibly ever are like little clips of that are hilarious. Like my favorite clip of those is is when this one guy like walks in a room and is like, I feel their presence. They're here with us now. And then the guy in front of him's like, it's an air duct, you dumbass. That is amazing. Because like, you know, it's funny to see people that believe ghosts are real get disproven with magical ease. Because they're so quick to jump to conclusions, and that's why they believe in ghosts. Because they're like, well, that thing moved over there, and I didn't move it, therefore, ghosts exist, regardless of wind or movement, or maybe you moved it from over here. Maybe there's someone else in the room. You know, there's a bunch of logical conclusions, not to just jump to ghosts. I don't know. It's funny to see. You know, it's funny to see people act stupid. I think we're gonna call it at about 3 hours in, so we're about a third of the way through. I love when they fake stuff because it's very obvious when they fake stuff. It's like you know whenever they fake something, it's usually I don't know. It's pretty blatantly obvious what's happening. Like there was this one viral video of someone getting like dragged down the hallway by some mysterious force, but pretty sure that was just a guy in a green suit dragging them, and then they edited out the green suit because that's like the easiest thing to do. Although one of my favorite things is like Bigfoot style photos. But it's just like a completely blurry image, and they just like circle one random part of it, and they're like, "Look, proof of ghosts," and it looks exactly the same as the rest of the image. Although my least favorite thing possibly ever, why do I keep saying that, is when like one of those Bigfoot style photos for the new Pokemon game came out, and I'm like, all right, well that's clearly fake, and then it was real. Pokemon Let's Go is a real thing, and all of the details behind that, like every single one of those details was terrible. And I am not a fan of the new Pokemon game that was announced. I'm glad that they also said that they're releasing a more, main series style game in 2019, which is what I'm going to get. I'm probably also going to get Let's Go, but whatever. Um, just because there's probably going to be shiny Pokemon. That's entirely my appeal toward games. Pokemon games specifically. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna get Black Ops 3, 4 rather. I already have Black Ops 2 and 3. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned because I bought Black Ops 3 for the PS3 just because I wanted to see what happens. Okay, that's a bit much. It's was it the hotel from The Shining that he was talking about? Because pretty sure that was inhabited by about 300 ghosts. God damn it! All right, I have a plan. Um, 2 hours in, we'll spend the last hour. All right, so we'll do this for 2 hours, and then the last hour we'll go for Dratini. Because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling Dratini. Or we could do this for 1 hour, then Dratini for 1 hour, and then back to this for another hour. Hmm. No, I think we should end with Dratini. I don't know. Regardless, we're doing this for another hour, at least. So we'll see what happens when we get there. Yay, we've got the maximum number of likes. I just realized that when I said, like, maybe that third person, like, that's joined in that isn't responding, I just realized that third person was me. Because I have it pulled up on my phone. Oh, good luck to you too. Welcome to the stream. This is the first day of Safari Week. It's in the title. Why would I even need to specify that? It'll be a very frustrating Safari week. I don't know. And he's gone. Well, wasn't that fun? Checking out the channel. Let's see what's up with them. Oh. Hey, they have 8 subscribers and nothing. Alright. Yeah, if only things were that easy. Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't seen Scary Movie. Um, my daily egg intake? An eighth of an egg? I mean, I usually eat like 2 eggs every week, so 2 divided by 7. Hold up. Okay, so 2 divided by 7, my daily egg intake 2.85714 to 85714. I just realized that I've yeah. So 0.285714 repeating egg intake. Yeah, that many eggs per day. So I have so per my egg intake per day is 0.285714 repeating. There we go. Voila. There's my daily egg intake for those who don't care. All right. I just realized that someone's watching YouTube on the PlayStation 3, so I could easily just send my stream over to the TV just to fuck with them, which I kind of want to do right now. But unfortunately, that would also cut out whatever video they're watching now, which might be important. It's not, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're watching, like, something important, which is exactly what I just said. I don't know, just reading the notification. I think I fixed it. Yeah, that looks okay. Perfect. Oh my god, a lot of lag. Holy hell. I should bring headphones to this so I can hear my head. That'd probably just keep getting louder. Sure. Clearly just myths. I have about 150 of them. So yes, myths. I mean, there are shiny mythicals. I'm going after Celebi eventually. I really hope they come out with like Generation 8 and it's good. I don't want Pokemon Let's Go at all. They better change a lot of stuff in Pokemon Let's Go, because it's not looking good at the moment. No battling wild Pokemon, possibly, probably even no shiny hunting. You know, all the things I don't like. Okay, tell you what, we'll do this. Uh, I'll compromise with myself. We'll do this up to an hour and a half, and then I'll switch over to Dratini for however long, and I'll change the title so no one joining will get confused. I'll change it back. Yeah, I'll change it back when I upload this properly. But yeah, so this up to an hour and a half, another half an hour of this, and then Dratini egg hunting on Crystal. So zero chance of us hitting extra phases because I believe we're on phase 16 at this point, and I don't want to do any more. What do you mean, Pixelmon? Yeah, totally. Pokemon Quest is the new spin-off that came out for the Switch a while ago, and everyone's saying that's just like Pixelmon, but it has literally nothing to do with Pixelmon. It's more like, Pokemon Rumble. It's kind of like Final Fantasy Pokemon Rumble with waves. Yeah, free the Pokemon. Imagine if mods existed for real life. That would be awesome. I get the Doctor Who mod and just fly around in a TARDIS. Oh yeah. Welcome to Poke Park. Yeah, that's what they could call the island. I mean, yeah, Poke Park's already a thing, so do that. Okay then. Is that a thing? Why would I ask if that's a thing? Of course, somewhere it's a thing. Think of it, it's a thing. It's like Rule 34. I think it counts towards Safari Week if I do this for at least an hour every day. Yeah, 10 hours of shiny hunting, I better pull up something. I mean, I did Shiny Hunt for Hoot Hoot for about 300 hours. Actually, I can check the time when I save. Can I check the time now? No, I cannot. That would be cool. I wonder if I wonder how many people have gotten like a shiny Pokemon on every single day of Safari Week. Because people have been lucky enough to like get a shiny, fail it, and then get the same one again, fail that, and then get the same one again, and then catch it all in the same week. Cool. Nice. Did he catch it? Hope he did. I assume he caught it. Oh, cool. Okay. I caught a Spearow in the front safari. Um, Not on stream though. Adam was the one that Shiny Baskin Plays was the one that got it on stream. He got a Hoot Hoot on stream. Same Safari's on front safari rather. So yeah. Okay, about 20 more minutes before we can switch over to the Dratini hunt. Um, I don't know. Browser on my phone. Chrome, I think. I don't have a preferred web browser. Whichever one allows me to access Google the fastest, so probably Chrome. Just because I get to Google first. No particular other reason. I do plan to make regular videos sometime soon. Because I actually need to finish this game and all the other games, but I'm thinking for my birthday I'm gonna upload a video of just a bunch of jokes that I thought of and then haven't actually had the time to say. Like just in different locations, so I'll be playing one game and then do the funny thing that I could think of, but never actually got a chance to do. It's going to take a very, very long time. Well, that is basically what my White 2 series is. Pokemon Black, but with jokes I wanted to say. Oh, and I'm really close to like one I've always wanted to do. Oh shit. You know what? I'm just gonna do White 2. I'm just gonna upload regular White 2 videos. Maybe not now, but later. I don't exactly know when, but later eventually. I don't know. I've got all summer. Son of a bitch. Um, yeah. They have like my best like time. I don't know. Okay, cool. Um, I meant message retracted. Uh, um, I mean, they've got like for the Switch, they've got like 10-second screen capture things where if something funny happens, you can screen cap it for 10 seconds, which I will do if when I finally get Pokemon Let's Go and if you can encounter shiny Pokemon, I'll definitely screen cap all those shits. Just like how with the DS, people slam their DS's shut so they can catch the sparkles. Best mile time? Oh crap, I do not know. I have absolutely no idea. I just like in track. That's my best guess is what you meant there. Um, I don't know what else mile time could mean apart from like time I can run a mile. Um, yeah, okay. My best mile time, I just pay attention to the number I currently have on record and then stay my pace with someone that has a smaller number. And then I just kind of steal their number. Honestly, I run ahead of them at the end. So yeah, I I just keep pace with someone that I know is faster than me. Favorite newspaper comic strip? Like kind of comic strip or just a comic strip? Because I've only seen a couple. I don't actually read newspapers. Um, I don't know, the one with the dogs talking to the guy about an accent therapy class that he's gonna start, and it is kind of clever because he's like, you know, he's like you should hear it in an accent, like suggesting that you reread it, but imagine he has an accent, like a yeah, I don't know, clever writing comedy basically. What great conversation. I would not at all mind a shiny Jigglypuff. I don't know what I'd name it. Garfield? Uh, it's okay. Basically, what Garfield is, just okay. Although I found out, like, I was watching Nostalgia Critic, and he mentioned how in the comic strip, it's kind of a toss-up as to whether John has a mullet. Because, I mean, now that anytime I look at the comic strips, I just see John having a mullet every single time. Is Garfield my name now? No, I haven't. Lasagna Cat? That sounds familiar, and I don't remember why. Um, isn't that just Garfield? I've heard Lasagna Cat elsewhere. It's not familiar because I know that Garfield likes lasagna. for some reason. I lasagna is an okay food for me. It's not my favorite. It's not outwardly good or bad. It's like fish. It's like fish for me. Both of them, like, they're good food. It's nowhere near bad, but I'm not. If I got to choose between fish and basically any food I like, it would be any food I like. Fish and lasagna are in the middle. I like them slightly less than meatloaf. There we go. That's where they fall. That's where they fall on my ranking of food. I'm. Oh, really? Cool. Hmm. Interesting. I feel like when food is brought up, like everyone has completely either shockingly similar opinions or completely different opinions. And by shockingly similar, I mean like when someone likes something and another person dislikes that same thing, the way that they describe the thing is exactly the same way. Like if you were to describe beef jerky to someone that does like it, they will describe it in exactly the same way. And, you know, just those attributes are negative for the person that doesn't like it, which I find really cool because we're tasting the same thing, it's just our preferences. I don't like beef jerky and I'm not sure why. Maybe I just haven't been eating the right kind because like when I think about beef jerky, it sounds delicious until I try it and then I suddenly don't like it for some reason. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. It's like I like most meat things, if not all meat things, until I get to beef jerky in which I suddenly don't like it for some reason. I honestly don't know why. After this, I'm going to GameStop and getting the shiny Zygarde card. Hmm, probably. I wouldn't trust food advice from anyone who I just I no, I wouldn't trust food advice from them. Again, don't take food advice from them at all. Just ignore their advice, pretend they didn't say anything, and get a second opinion on it. I yeah. Alright, about 9 more minutes before we can switch over to Dratini. I won't even change the title, it's too much effort. We're not going to be there for very long. And now, I really want to get this Dratini, by the way. I am going to look at the first stream that I've hunted for Dratini and check how long I've been hunting for it. Why would he be a Pokemon? How would he be a Pokemon? I mean, there's a theory that people in the Pokemon universe are technically considered Pokemon because people in our universe are considered animals, but that's about as close as I would get. I don't understand why he'd be considered a Pokemon. And only him. And there's no signs that he's a Pokemon. He's been zapped a bunch. And so is Team Rocket. It's all cartoon. I don't know. So probably no. I don't think that's the case. Doesn't give you much evidence for it. Is Ash cool though? I wouldn't say he is. He's kind of an asshole. My least favorite part about Ash is that he's 10. Because no other Pokemon trainer in the history of Pokemon has also been 10. And it's just annoying because he's the only one that's been 10. And suddenly everyone thinks that every Pokemon trainer then has to be 10 because that one was. Which annoys the hell out of me. I know it's kind of nitpicky to say that, but the youngest that any Pokemon trainer's ever been was 11. So it just annoys me when people are like, oh, well, don't give a Charmander to a 10-year-old. And it's like, hey, even 11, damn it. I would not mind a shiny Murkrow even slightly. I have none of these Pokemon shiny, so getting any of them would be amazing. And I actually picked this area before I found out that this was also the area with the glitchy grass. I knew there were areas with glitchy grass, but I didn't know this was the area. Alright, let's switch over to Dratini about now. Oh, okay. Okay, final encounter apparently. Yeah, regular Murkrow. That concludes the first day of Safari Week. Time to do some proper shiny hunting with very incredibly good odds. Wow, voice crack. Alright, let's do some seriously high odd shiny hunting. After I check the amount of hours I have on this game. Because it is a lot, yes. What do you want? Okay, nothing. She wanted nothing. 180. Not as bad as I thought. I mean, still pretty bad, but not as bad. Alright, nice. Pokemon Crystal. Each encounter is a 1 in 64 chance of being shiny. And I'm baffled I don't have it yet because I've hatched at least 200 eggs at this point. I swear to God, Dratini's out to get me. Dratini and Hoothoot are like in a league. They're going against me. I would say I hate Dratini, but I kind of made him my mascot. Uh, as far as I know, yes. Well, actually, no. I don't know. He hasn't texted. So maybe he hasn't. When did he lose all his limbs? When he drank lemon juice? Or was that something on his channel that I didn't see? I haven't actually watched episode 3 of his XCOM series yet. Alright, here we go. Proper odds. Proper good odds, shiny hunting. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Oh my god, got the 5th egg already. Nice. There is an infinite, like, hold up and then hatch eggs glitch. Not glitch, but, you know, path that you can take. But it takes actual hours for each egg. It's just easier to use the bike. Because it goes at half the speed of walking. So it's insanely slow. Like, I straight up set it on with an egg that I just got. Um, and then I walked away for like 5 hours and I came back and not a single egg was hatched. Like, you know, I had a full party of 5. That's the only time I ever do that. Okay, save the game. So if I, hatch a Pokemon and it's shiny and I panic and reset or something, then I keep it. All right, just use this path and go up and down. So now we just hatch the eggs. I'll probably live stream the odd egg hunts that I'm gonna do. That'll be my thing on Sunday. Like, I'll of course hatch a bunch of odd eggs off screen, but you know, whatnot. Odd eggs, I believe, have a 1 in 8 chance of being shiny. Regardless, they're good. In the Japanese version, I believe they have 1 in 2 chance of being shiny, which I'm jealous of. That was about as harsh as it could be. Oh, damn it. Don't go to phase 2 under Teeny. Or phase 17, I suppose. Oh, if that Hoothoot was shiny, it would have been the bane of my fucking existence. And back to this. A regularly scheduled biking. There is a huge delay, by the way. Like a massive delay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, pretty much 5 seconds. There's about a 5-second delay. Yikes. And past each other. Timing myself with my phone. And past each other. Fast. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's literally nothing else to do. Fast. This is cool. Whoop. I enter Goldenrod the same time that my past self exits. That's awesome. Almost frame perfect. Okay, let's check up on the egg. Should be making sounds by now. Yep, making sounds. And the second one shouldn't be doing anything. Oh, it moves around. Alright, sweet. I'm going to save just because I don't want to lose the steps. I'm not going to anyway. I just really need this thing. Once I get this, it'll be off my conscience. It will make me a happier person altogether. Oh, that's right. It's Pokemon Crystal. Hold up. Forgot there was a thing I should be doing for Pokemon Crystal. I need to rearrange my entire setup. Apologies. Ow. Landed on my foot. Okay, hold up. Let me just. Ah! Yes. All right, that's actually pretty nice. Perfect. Oh, that is much better. Ugh, that was creepy. This egg's gotta hatch eventually. Yes, absolutely. I don't think there's going to be an Infinity War 2. There's just going to be another Avengers. It didn't seem like it was a part 2 kind of thing. It was definitely an enclosed story. Which I feel like was the joke and I just destroyed it. Okay, cool. My favorite fake spoiler for Infinity War is Batman dies. Because I've actually told that to a couple people, and at least two of them have gotten legitimately mad at me. And I pity them. I think I've mentioned that before. I'm kind of running out of things to say. There's not much going on here. But a lot of things will start going on when I finally get this thing to hatch and it's shiny. Guaranteed, 100% gonna be shiny or your lack of money back. Keep saying that. Why do I keep saying that? Well, there's a 50% chance you're right. Ah, finally. Oh, come on. Please be shiny. Please be shiny. Please be shiny. Okay. Throw that one onto the pile. Oh, shit. let's just double check. I know it's not shiny, but I really need to double check. Yeah. I think we'll call it quits at about 2 hours in. I started the stream with like, we're going for 6 hours. We are clearly not. I'm gonna save. Oh, that's right. I can put as much of my hand over the bottom screen as I like, because you can't see it. Haha. Oh my god, out of my way, you asshole. Yes. Maybe one day I'll find an amazing bicycle that I can love dearly. I'm just kidding. I absolutely despise bicycles. I just don't get them. They're two wheels, they have no more motor. It's terrible. It's a horrible idea. And I need to use one to get to school. Well, not anymore, because summer. Next year I will, though. Oh shit, yeah, next year school starts 1 hour later, so I can sleep in. See, I say that, it's just going to be me playing Pokemon for an extra hour. In 20 years. Um, Me in a house, my dad in a home. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah. I hardly celebrate any of them. There are two holidays that I actually celebrate, my birthday and Christmas. You can guess why. Uh, I don't know why I still celebrate Christmas. There's pretty much no reason to. I don't know, I just like the feeling. It's, cold and then suddenly warm. Cool definition. No pun intended. Um, yeah, I got like holidays off school and stuff, but I don't celebrate any of them. No one really celebrates. What? You enjoy Purple Tuesday? Okay. I don't think I've ever celebrated or even acknowledged any holiday over the summer. No, Easter's in the spring, right? Or is that a fall thing? How could I forget which? Easter's a fall thing. Yeah. It's in like August? No, August is summer. August is like the first half of August is summer. The second half is fall, and that's when Easter happens? I don't know. Easter happens at some point. I can't think of any holidays that happen during the summer. I think Martin Luther King Jr. Day is um like spring, I think. Crap. Oh god, I get confused. I was looking at the I was looking at the stream and not the thing. Oh right, yeah, 4th of July. I celebrate that. Well, celebrate it. I sit on top of my roof and watch fireworks. Oh my god. Come on, be shiny. Please be shiny. Please be shiny. Please be shiny. If this is shiny, I'll don't What? I don't know. I couldn't think of anything drastic at the moment. Drastic yet possible. I was about to say, like, I'm gonna start a firework, like, in the garage, which would not work. I mean, I could if I wanted to. Just, like, put it on a wooden plank and shoot it out the garage. That would be quite a challenge from this distance. And there's less of a delay with the comments, because I'm reading the uh, readout, not the stream. Or I'm reading the stream, not, the message from the thing itself. Bye, Dratini. Go to hell. I'll get it eventually. This is pretty much going to be every day for Safari Week, just an hour and a half of safari hunting and then half an hour of this. Yeah, that would be a cool thing to fall into. Awkward if anyone joined now and they're like, this isn't the Safari Zone at all. This is Gen 2, which doesn't even have a Safari Zone. Well, I mean, it technically does, but you can't reach it by legitimate means. Well, I suppose you technically can, but whatever. Shut up. Without the coin case, I don't think you can reach it. I should totally do that now that I think about it. There's no rule. I don't think there's any rule against using the Gen 2 Safari Zone, right? Oh, fuck. I might have to figure out how to do that and then do that. Oh, I don't think you're allowed out, though. I don't think it's possible to get out. Because you have to access it through, I think... No, it's not Glitch City. Glitch City is Gen 1. It's possible, I know it is. Wait, I want to see the... Okay, right. This is going to take a very long time. You know what, one more egg and we'll end the stream, because this egg's going to probably take about 15 minutes. So if it takes over 15 minutes, we're still going to hatch it. Yeah, because this hasn't actually made it anywhere. It's just at regular. So the first trimester, if you will. That is very debatable. What's weird is that execute hatches out of eggs. Um, I mean, like, I imagine that certain Pokemon can be eaten out of eggs. Like, I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty unethical to, you know, eat like a Growlithe egg or something. Okay, Tanner. uh, because the name was conceptualized before eggs were introduced as a mechanic. If I'm going to be completely honest with you. Otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty sure they definitely call it Yokomon. Without question. Houndoom. Probably had a Houndoom. Uh, it's a fire type dog. Seems like something you'd have. I don't know. I didn't know the guy. No, I'm not. This is a pre-recorded message. It's really convenient that I happen to say no, you're not in response to your "Are you still streaming?" question. Okay, bye. Again, all coincidence. This is pre-recorded. Oh my god, I can shake the whole thing as much as I like. and you can't really tell because the entire thing shakes at the same time. Right now, the whole thing's shaking very violently. You can't really tell. Apart from probably the audio cues. Okay, this is going very slowly because I'm just looking at the stream and not the actual game. Okay, hopefully it's moving at least. Yeah, okay. We're good. I really hope I get a shiny Pokemon eventually. This is horrible. When I get the shiny Dratini, I'm gonna go into Photoshop and then change my mascot to be shiny. And then probably give it a good name. Anyone think of any good names for the shiny Dratini? Because I've been struggling to think of any. I think you posted exactly that thing either to the group chat or the last stream I did. Um, yeah, I do like those hypotheticals. Um, I like when they're cool and original instead of just, you know, what if World War II had a different outcome? Or that's basically my least favorite thing. It's like, what if this had a different outcome? Because that's just stupid and annoying. It's like, well, they probably would have done the things they said they were going to do. Okay, cool. Fun story. Um, it's never. What the, I don't know. I just like cool hypotheticals. Um, Doctor Who's a pretty good one. Like, what if we just had alien contact, but it was cool? An animal Kirk. What kind of animal would he be? Horse, because of the hair. There we go. Do they have like an animal version of Queen? What would they be? In Zootopia, do they ever have like chimpanzees or some kind of more intelligent animal? Okay. Cool. Can we end it there then? Because I'm pretty sure I know where you were going to go with that. Oh, yeah, that sounded weird. Okay, this has got to hatch eventually. And I've got to get a shiny eventually. Technically, if I keep going forever, there's still a chance I won't get it ever. Alright, well, that thought's gonna haunt me for the rest of this hunt, that there's technically a possibility I will never get a shiny ever again. A lot of work to put in for one encounter. Not as much as Manaphy, though, which I do hope to just get off Wonder Trade. I really don't want to do that whole Diamond and Pearl egg switch thing. Because that means I'm gonna go out and buy a copy of Pearl. I'm probably gonna buy a copy of Platinum because I hear that's good. But I also want to prove the point that Gen 4 isn't good. I don't know. I've been playing through Pokemon Diamond and good god is it slow. Oh my god, finally! Come on, please! This is over a 1% chance. Fuck you. God damn it. We'll keep going to 2 hours. I'm really determined to get this thing. Double check. There we go. Now, theoretically, there should be another egg waiting for me. Factually, there isn't. No, there is. Oh, shit. Very rarely does that happen. Bye, Dratini. You won't be missed. You meant nothing to anyone. Why do I always feel the need to insult the Dratini when... Oh, maybe if I compliment the non-shiny Dratini and insult the shiny Dratini, it'll give me something. Literally every other time I've tried one of those tactics, I've gotten a Basculin. So... it's impossible to get a Basculin in Gen 2. Maybe I'll get that weird, like, shark anchor thing from the beta. Yes, I've been watching those videos, because it's cool. I like seeing the Pokemon that could have been. I want that Quillfish evolution, damn it. That whole thing, when I first saw Quillfish's evolution, I'm like, wow, that explains everything with Quillfish. Like, all the things are explained now. Because Quillfish has always looked like it's supposed to evolve. I don't care that I'm on low battery. Alright, one more egg, because I'm on low battery. No, I'm just making sounds. Shit. Alright, sweet. This egg and that's it. Come on. I got excited, it was just lag. Wow, the lag's gotten suddenly worse. Ooh, okay, that's not good. I'm really interested to see where you're going with that. What happens when I strike? Okay, gonna have to plug this in. Death. Death is what happens when I strike. Oh my god, I'm trying. Round part on top and to the left. Here we go. Fucking Christ. I'm holding it, alright? I don't have to hold this for very long. So I'm holding it still. Christ, this is actually harder than it looks. There, it's stable now. Close enough. There we go. son of a bitch. I don't care. Todd, go fuck yourself. I'm trying to hatch an egg. Just trying to hatch an egg, then I gotta go get a shiny Zygarde. So I'm adding something to my living dex today, at some point. This is really starting to hurt my fingers. It's telling me low battery even though it's going up. Well, my body certainly is. But I'm saying. Oh my god, I like did the thing the very second that it's hatching. Be shiny for the love of God. Please. Alright, well, I'm gonna. There we go. You're welcome. Yeah, the stream's over, by the way. Yeah, good night, everybody. Yes, end the stream. I said yes. Pressing OK.